attempt number 2 at actor practice, helping you with helping auditions, helping you do scenes. So let's try this out. Number 2, we have a little bit better sound hopefully today than we've had in the past. Today is a new scene, interior of an entryway. Simone descends the stairs holding a lap dog while Marcia eagerly awaits her chance to redeem herself. So this looks to be some kind of rich lady with maybe an assistant or something. Redeeming herself implies that something has gone wrong. So here we go. Interior. Oh, didn't I fire you? I want to say Mocha. It's Marcia, ma'am. So got the name wrong. We can see that already, right? So getting the name wrong tells us something about her character, right? This is an obvious, right? Got the name wrong. This tells us something about her character immediately, about she doesn't care, yada yada. So this is a little subtext, kind of clues into how things are good. And I deserved it. But I also think I deserve a second chance. I'm a hard worker, I'm proficient in WordPerfect, and Mavis Beacon teaches typing, and I can hold my breath for a real long time. Watch. If you don't know what WordPerfect or Mavis Beacon teaches typing, this tells us this is probably some kind of a period thing, because those are both programs that used to teach old typing programs. If you didn't know what that is, typing good, learn how to spell. Old typing programs. So if you don't know what these two things are, this is from my generation. WordPerfect was the original Office word processing. Maven Beacon teaches typing was an old typing teaching program, obviously. So this might show us that this is a little bit more period, or 1980s or 90s or something as far as tone goes, and I can hold my breath for a real long time. Watch. She inhales deeply. But you were 2 hours late on your first day. Do you have any idea how much I have on my plate? Not literally, of course, but the point is I'm extremely busy. Still holding breath, yet responds breathlessly. I know. Billy's birthday is today. First hour, must be a typo there, you're welcome. First our nanny quits, then you don't show up, then my Pilates guy gets a part on royal pains, and so I have to go to Michelle. Michelle, no, as in Michelle must not be around, right? Look, I don't like giving second chances, but I appreciate your lack of pride. So if you can handle Billy's birthday party, I'll consider bringing you back on. But this is your last chance. I'm not running a charity here, except the one where I donate my old towels to poor people with the same initials as me. This is funny, right? So this just is a last little thing. This is funny. This is a comedy, or at least a dramedy. This is funny. So just kind of clocking that there's actual humor in this thing. This is actually a written joke. This is a funny character, even if she's kind of bitchy. Also, if you can handle Billy's birthday party, right? So let's talk relationship a little bit more, right? Who's Billy? Who's Billy? Right? Billy sounds like a kid's name, but right? Who's Billy? Is it a kid? Husband, right? Oops. Right? Who's it? A kid? Is it a husband? I would say kid, just off since it's Billy's birthday party. I wouldn't think you'd have a random person help with a kid's adult birthday party. But she doesn't like giving second chances. So this is kind of a all or nothing kind of thing, right? So let's see how this shakes out. You're 2 hours late on your first day. So this is like, oops, right? We know that there's already been success. We've already said, give me a chance to redeem myself, right? Second chance, right? Do you have any idea how much I have on my plate? This is very busy, but this also implies, especially if we look like, not literally, of course, the point is extremely busy, right? She's holding a lap dog. We have probably nothing on her plate at all, right? Oops, do I have this? Right, what's on your plate? What's on your plate? And if we're leaning into the comedy a little bit, then it would be like, nails, picking socks to wear, else? What other random stuff can we find there that's just like really funny? The point is, I'm extremely like I have to brush the cat. Like, what are the things that are very important that must be done that no one else can do that I have to do that are kind of silly? So that would be a way to kind of think about that. Billy's birthday is today. So, Billy, here we go. So Billy, so let's put this up here. Who's Billy? A kid, a husband, what? Like, what is this Billy? First, our nanny quits, then you don't show up, then my Pilates guy has a part on Royal Pains. So I have to go to Michelle. Michelle! So this is, if I was going to flavor this a little bit, right? This is a triplet, of course. First, our nanny quits, da-da-da, right? So Royal Pains is the punchline. Let's just call this as it is, right? Let's find the triplet here. This is classic comedy, triplet to Royal Pains. Wow, my typing is amazing. Triplet to Royal Pains, right? So first, then the Pilates guy gets a partner. So I have to go to Michelle. Michelle, this is Royal Pains. This isn't like a ha-ha, but it's a triplet, of course. So partner Royal Pains. So I have to go to Michelle. So there's a wonderful chance you're probably going to get more of a laugh here, a little bit dissecting comedy a little bit, but probably a bigger laugh here on Michelle than on the Royal Pains. And there's a good chance for a quick, I'm going to put that here too, I think, for a change, an opposite / big change, right? I'm going to do my little fancy arrow here because this is a spot where I'm not trying to push it necessarily, but the opportunity for, at the expense of taking it way apart, way more than I need to, and being super cerebral about it, that's the part where that's where the big change kind of happens, right? I have to go to Michelle. Michelle! Some kind of big change there showing that she's a little bit crazy and yelling when, does that make sense? Exclamation point tells us that as well. Look, I don't like giving, still holding breath. I didn't know Michelle's not here. Look, I don't like giving second chances, but I appreciate your lack of pride. So if you can handle Billy's birthday party, I'll consider bringing you back on. So if you can handle Billy's birthday party, I'll consider you. So this is like, right? She actually changes her mind from I don't give second chances to I will give second chances because why? She's got so many things to do. So this is giving in, of course. So giving in, fine, right? Fine, right? And that can color this. Look, exasperation if I want to give it emotion, right? Exasperation, right? Is there a G there? Exasperation, but I appreciate your lack of pride. So if you can handle Billy's birthday party, I'll consider bringing you back on. Overzealous, yes, but this is your last chance. I'm not running a charity here, except the ones I do on my old towels to poor people with the same initials as me. They're my towels. This, once again, except my towels to poor people with the same initials. So if I want to be super nerdy about this, right? Oops. I would go here. I'd go 1. I do it like this, except when I donate my towels. That's 1. And this is to poor people. That's 2. Right. The same initials as me. That's 3. Okay, so you can see the 1. I donate my old towels. That's weird. To poor people, 2, the same initials as me. So that's our triplet for the funny there. Okay, so I'm kind of leaning into the Simone part because she obviously has a few more lines here. I want to have a little bit more fun with the part. Perhaps it would go a little bit more like, oh, didn't I fire you? I want to say Mocha. It's Marika, ma'am. And I deserved it, but I also think I deserved a second chance. I'm a hard worker. I'm proficient in WordPerfect, and Mavis Beacon teaches typing, and I can hold my breath for a real long time. Watch. But you were 2 hours late on your first day. Do you have any idea how much I have on my plate? Not literally, of course. The point is, I'm extremely busy. I know. Billy's birthday is today. First, our nanny quits, then you don't show up, and then my Pilates guy gets a part on Royal Pains. So I have to go to Michelle. Michelle! Look, I don't like giving second chances, but I appreciate your lack of pride. So, if you can handle Billy's birthday party, I'll consider bringing you back on. But this is your last chance. I'm not running a charity here, except the one where I donate my old towels to poor people with the same initials as me. Something along those lines. So just overall, you can see the initial kind of improvement or thoughts on how this would go. If you want a copy of this or you want feedback on your actual audition, feel free to check out our school community. We'd love to have you over there. One of the best things about it is that you get feedback on your auditions. It's one of the biggest challenges we have as actors as we send our audition out into the world and never hear back often. So to get feedback on your auditions is a great way to get better at them, and auditioning is a huge, huge part of the business. So we'd love to see you over there.